You just tell us when to do an intro. Oh, shite. No, Joel. What was that? The Korean, that Chinese name? Shiji. No. She. G. Yeah. Well. Kia ora, no mai, haere mai, tulawhalava, malole. Welcome to Marist Park here in Kirikiriroa, Hamilton. It is the 2024 Waikato Breweries Shield Final between the hosts, Hamilton Marist, taking on Cambridge rivals, Hautapu. My name is Bevan Jenkinson. Pleasure to have you wherever you are, folks, for this big one on a good day here. Alongside me, as you can see on the stream there, Andrew Verco. How are we going, Andrew?
Wonderful, thanks Bev. Lovely to be here with you today for an exciting encounter here. The pinnacle of Waikato Senior Rugby and the two leading teams in this competition. Hamilton Marist undefeated this year, taking on last year's winners, Hautapu, which is set to be a wonderful encounter here at Hamilton Marist today. Bev.
Yeah, last year it was 41-33, the home side Hautapu that won that game. Hautapu's sixth final in 7 years today. So a big one there. Joel Scalander's the man with the camera and the ball pushing the buttons. Joel, team lists. We ask him nicely. There we go, having a look at it, Hautapu.
Hautapu today, the big men up front for the red and whites, Piesi and Nick Jeffcoat, the hooker, alongside Reha. The locking combination today, of course, Dylan Etty and Ollie Shergold in the back row. Jonty Short on the blind side with David Morris on the open, and of course Elijah Corbett, the number 8 on the back. In the back line, we've got Rui Ferrant playing number 9 today with Quintini Ngatai in his 50th cap, moving out to first 5 for today's encounter. In the centres, Jason Thomason and Bowler Wolfgram. On the wings, Cobb and Hill, with Fahula at the back.
Yeah, so there's just the one change there on the Hautapu side. Actually, sorry, 3 changes, sorry. One change to the Marist side, Tupaia playing in his 50th game as well. Gilhenny Black, captain, and Mafu making up the front row. Sam Poe and Eli Winders in the locks. And at the back of the scrum, Adrian Wharapara, Jamie McCartney and TJ Malaysia. In the halves, Keaton Niels and Wharenui Hawara. And in the centres, Leroy Van Dams and Chauncey Waho. And at the back, Lee Bristrow, Fletcher Morgan and Zach Coffey. Interesting stat here. Marist have 10 players starting today that started last year's final, while Hautapu we've only got 4. Reha, Jeffcoat, Morris and Thomason. Those same 4 started the 2021 final, while Jason Thomason's the only player starting today who started against Aotearoa in 2021. David Morris is the only player who started the 2019 final against Fraser Tech, starting today as well. Should be a great game. We just said Marist undefeated the whole season. Hautapu only 2 losses, both to Marist.
Yeah, it's what you want, Bev, for the Waikato Breweries Shield final here today. 2 best sides going at it. The crowd is built up here today. Quite a few people have rolled in. And we've had plenty of water here in Hamilton and the greater Waikato region over the last 48 hours. But the field looks immaculate, Bev.
Yeah, well, you questioned me whether I was warming up or not for the gig, but no. You know, I found my place in the central commentating position, the CCP. It's grade 12th man would say, as we think we're going to have the home side Hamilton Marist coming out. But no, the surface, it is a little greasy, not too bad though. It is an artificial grass cork. It's only had half a season played on it. It's the few games I've seen, it's been really good. Expect the ball to skid a little bit more than it has been though, due to the rain around. And just having a look behind us where that weather is coming from, it is a bit greyer out there than it is where Joel's pointing the camera at the moment.
Yeah, we've just as you speak that, Bev, we're just getting a little bit of light rain coming in. But if you've seen some of the other fields around the Waikato, they're mud baths at the moment, so this is an excellent opportunity here for some awesome senior rugby to be played today.
Well, I'm sure a lot of people know about Marist Park having one spit and it's turned into mud, so look, they've done an amazing job to put this artificial turf. It's got the cork base on it. I think you've had a run on it, have you?
I had a run on it a couple of weeks ago, and I spoke to Paul Martin after that game, and they're pretty happy, I think, with how the surface has gone largely, and it's been getting plenty of use alongside senior rugby with some of the high schools playing some games on it, and it's getting its full workload.
I tell you what, the DJ who does an amazing work here at Marist has got the tunes blowing at the moment. Good old Akadaka playing, and of course, could have an hour ago, All Blacks kicked off against Fiji in San Diego. After 13 minutes, it's 12-0. Don't know who scored, just getting the old tribe notifications because we've got finals happening around the Waikato at the moment. Joel, are you up to date with that?
Moving the camera to get the Hautapu as they run in. So let's have a look at some of the scores from around the traps at the moment. Starting off with Leamington in the Division 1 Bs Leamington beat Suburbs 20-10, and Patararu beat Southern United 22-0. Hinuera beat Ohaupo 27-7. Looking at Division 1B, Padongia beat Kirioni 31-7. And in the Prem B Row Cup final, Hamilton Old Boys, the Row Cup winners, winning that one 40-31 over Otrahonga, and Morrinsville won the other competition in the Bs, which was against Melville 18-12.
Close games in there. Great to see on what theoretically is finals day, but we've already had a few finals. Marist defeating Hautapu last week in the Colts final. Referee for this one is Michael Winter, and assisted by the two Bens, Brownlee and Willerton.
Yep, it's nice to have Waikato's premier referees here today, the top three.
And they're all national squad members as well.
All New Zealand squad members, so the players are blessed with the best here today.
Looks as though it'll be Marist playing right to left in their green and white hoops. Hautapu playing left to right in their red and white hoops. Winter says, let's get this game underway with Harawira kicking off inside the 22. Claimed there by one of the Hautapu forwards. Gets it outside the 22. Gets a good carry there. 5 metres outside, a few metres in, and a little knock on early on in the game. And big moment already in the final.
Yeah, probably a bit of early nerves there, Bev. A little bit of light rain coming down. Not the ideal way to take a big kick off. But Marist with some early ball here, right in the end of the field they'd want to be at. The big men come together.
Yeah, it'll be Keaton Neals to feed. Howard has got Lee Bristow on his left shoulder. So Marist have a few options. This one 3 metres outside the 22. Hot on attack here for the green side. A little bit messy at the back, and it's a penalty. Standing up is the call. And what a turnaround there for Hautapu.
Oh, you'd be pretty wrapped with that. The big men up front for Hautapu. First time they come together and get one early over their counterparts. Great work there from Reha there, and also Paisi on the tight head side to get a good hit and force the Marist players up there.
Yeah, quite a big front row, you know, Tupaia, Gilhenny, Black and Murphy against Paisi, Jeffcoat and Reha. You know, a lot of experience in both of those front rows. First row here for Jeffcoat. Not his first finals experience. This goes down to the back, into the maul on the 15, just taking it outside the 15. So both backs up now. Still swiveling out towards the left here for Hautapu. They've got a bit of momentum going as well, as they're mauling it inside the Marist half. Now it comes back to Ngatai, and he puts the up and under, and it's a penalty again, in from the side going against Marist. So after that first little knock on off the kickoff, it's all gone the way of Hautapu.
Yeah, a couple of early dominant possessions there for Hautapu. Their big men have obviously come out ready for this final, and they're winning the battle up front here in the first couple of minutes. Now an opportunity to get deep down inside the Marist end zone and see if they can come away with some points.
Doesn't make any mistake putting the ball out. And Wallerton putting his flag up just a metre inside the Marist 22. Went to them all in the first first line-out. This is what they do in their second. Goes to the back, taking there cleanly. Jeffcoat has it at the back of the maul. Starts peeling it off. A little bit messy, down to ground now. Still there with Ferrant. He gives it off to Reha, to Heidi Reha. Just only gone sideways at the moment, the visitors. Now they're for Ngātai. Ngātai shimmies and goes. Had Wolfgram there with him, but didn't give it. Outside the 22, midfield. Now comes to the left, there for Shegold. Just moving laterally. Now they come to the right. Keeping them tight now. They haven't really gone to the wings. So it's there for Paisi.
It's pretty well defended at the moment here from Hamilton Marist, Bev.
Yeah, they're making their tackles. Ngātai shimmies and goes again. Himself makes a few more metres. 5 metres inside the 22 goes Hautapu. Now comes to the left, Morris. Big offload, big wiki-do coming in. Stands up in the tackle though. Does well. Goes left. Now there for the fullback of Whaoloa.
Morrissey Muffy just a bit slow to get up there from that big contact, Bev.
Oh, I'm not surprised at all. Felt that one. Reha. Caught 15 out. Just to the left-hand uprights. And penalty for Hautapu. And it's gone against the green machine. Not rolling is the call. You've done the penalty count there as well, are you?
I was, yeah. Yep.
What is the penalty count at the moment, mate?
It's 3-0 to Hautapu at the moment, Bev. Even I can do those.
Oh, you can do it without having a look?
Yep.
Yeah. 80% possession and 64% territory. Thanks, Virgo. We might keep you on if you're going to keep doing stats like that, mate.
So it looks like they'll line up the first shot at goal here today, Bev. And is it Ngātai who's got the kicking duties? He's just obscure.
It is, yep. I was just going to say I can't see him anywhere else on the field.
So Quintony Ngātai with the first shot at goal here. Put some points on for Hautapu.
Playing at 10 today instead of his usual 9, so interesting decision.
Yeah, I haven't seen this combination for Hautapu before, but...
No mistake. And it's 3-0, Hautapu lead. Good to have you folks wherever you are tuned in for this one. Bevan Jenkinson, Andrew Verco in commentary, assisted by Joel Skurlander. Big shout out to, Graham Minty Mead and David Fox, unable to commentate, who's been doing this season for the Union. As this kickoff goes inside the 22, claimed there by Elijah Corbett. He's going to run himself up towards the 22. No player in the pocket, so it looks as though Hautapu are going to run this. They are. Comes to the blind. Brought back inside the 22, Delaniti. As Marist trying to walk over the top of it. Now comes back to Ngātai. Ngātai boots it downfield. As the Marist fullback there fires it into Hawara. He's going to put the old up and under. It's going to be a lot of kicking in this conditions as Marist comes forward. Great take by David Morris. Most capped player on either team, as this kick is going to go straight out and touch. And it was on, but just execution lacking there, Virko.
Yeah, good little foresight there. I thought it was a good option, but like you said, just didn't quite execute that one the way he'd want to. And this gives Marist some possession in the Hautapu half.
First throw here for Gilhenny Black, the Marist captain. There's a 5-man line out. There's a lot of ins and outs going on here. Gilherney goes to the middle, taken there, off the top. There with Niels. Howard puts another kick up and under. As Fowler misses that out to the right now. Therefore, Leroy Van Dam. Inside the 22 goes Marist. Got a front of there to Tapaya. Tapaya with his big strong legs going. Brought down 15 out. Now back to the left for the open blind side. Whara. Now they go blind. There with McCartney. Brought down 10 metres out. 5 in from touch. They go to the left through to Tapaya again. Playing in this blazer game. Now there for the tight head. Murphy. Mosesi Murphy playing for the Thames Valley Swamp Foxes this season. Now they come to the right. Oh, a miss out pass. And a penalty for Marist. Offside is the call. And a chance here maybe Verco to level things up.
Yeah, pretty good stream of possession there for Hamilton Marist, and they used the ball really well. They went to Whari Nui Hawera with all his experience for that big up and under. Be pretty trying in these conditions to come down with one of those big Gary Owens. And Marist are going to boot it out in the corner here, Bev.
It shows how much we know. Andrew?
So they got their eye on a 5-pointer here, I think.
But, you know, it is also a final, so at the end of the day, it's only that top stat that matters. It's the score. 14-5 in San Diego, Fiji have hit back. As this one's in the middle, taken there by Winders in that red headgear. Hautapu doing well to stop it. Marist getting them all going now. At the back there with Gilherney Black. A couple of backs coming in and joining them. They're over the line. And it has been awarded. It's a 5-pointer to Marist. Everyone comes in from all directions. And Joel, was it Gilherney Black? It was. The hooker. 5-3 kick to come.
Yeah, just great organised play from Hamilton Marist. They're not undefeated for no reason in this competition this year. Went to their line out, obviously a strength for them, and the big fellas went to work, and just an easy rolling ball. Hautapu had no answers, and the first 5-pointer for the captain there, Gilherney Black.
We've had a lot of rugby inside 10 minutes, haven't we?
Yeah, and the range is coming down a little bit harder now, Bev. And the conversion is away to the right, so it will remain 5 points to 3. Hamilton Marist leading Hautapu here at Marist Park in Kirikiriroa, Hamilton.
Yeah, I think Fletcher Morgan was the kicker there, lining that one up. Another player playing for Thames Valley that are playing for Marist today. Lee Bristow is wearing number 11. The odd one out, he is playing for Ngāti Porou East Coast in the Bunnings Heartland Championship later this year. So kick-off goes inside the 22, down to Morgan. He fires it out to his right. Bit of contact there on Whara, but play on is the call. It's just inside the 22 here for Marist. Hawera back in the pocket. He's going to boot it out. And does so. And finds touch just short of the halfway line.
Yeah, that rain's really coming in now.
Yeah, I'm just flicking my pants actually. I just realised, you know, there's a bit that's coming into the gazebo here.
So it'll be interesting to see if this game tightens up a little bit with the weather.
Yeah, Jeff Coate goes to the middle. Taken there by Dylan E.T. Jeff Coate has it at the back of the maul. Hasn't really gone anywhere, so it looks as though box kick will come in from Farrant. Just sort of the 22, Morgan having to go in there and take it. Takes it beautifully outside. Not too many handling errors coming off the about the 5 or 6 box kicks in this game so far in general play. Now it's 2 metres outside the 22 for Marist. Hawera in the pocket, taken back. So he kicks it downfield. There with Whaaloa taking it. Now Weston Cobb has it. He gets out of 1, gets out of 2, gets brought down eventually, 7 metres inside the Marist half. comes to the right. Big Marist defence coming in just to meet the players. There's a great tackle in there from Marist. Looking for the turnover cut. A little bit unfortunate there for the home side. Still there with Farrant.
Good timing from Muffy there. He just came through and got the halfback as he got the ball up off the ground and looking to clear.
Now there with Ngatai with an up and under. Morgan waiting. Takes it. Good tackle coming in from Corbett there to meet him. Caught midway 22, 10 metre line. Now the ball comes back to Hawara. Trying to push Hautapu back. It's Fawala. Lets it go for his own teammate. Big strong running kick carried back. Caught 6 metres inside the half. As Marist have turned this over. First turnover in the game. They've got it on the opposition 10 metre line. Show and go there from the number 12 of Leroy Van Dam. Breaks through the middle. Inside the 22 they go. Now up to the left foot. Wharewhara. Gets a nice offload there to Bristow towards the try line and some great covering defence. Although there is a penalty from Marist.
It was great work there from Sam Poe, the lock, to get in there over the ball and turn that one over. Big strong lad, getting a good position over the ball, and Marist almost came away with another try there. It looks like they're going to go to their line out again here, Bev.
Well, it worked for them already, Andrew, in conditions like this. Stick to what you work with. Stick to what works, you know. Keep it simple. Okay, purists would say take the 3, but it's not the easiest kick in conditions either.
No, this weather gets even harder now. The rolling ball here is going to be tough to stop.
Go down to the back, taken there. A little bit of a falcon, but taken well by Milicea. Goes outside the 15 now, so both back lines allowed up. A couple of backs getting involved in the maul. Still 6 metres out, they're trying to maul it forward.
It's better defended this time from Hautapu though, Bev. Got their big men up.
Yep.
Stalling the Marist maul.
It's still breaking through though. They're over and penalty try. Well, as you said, Andrew Verco, the sack was working for a moment there, but then all of a sudden it's been brought down. It'll be a yellow card as well. Just waiting to see who it is. It's a double whammy. As well as the automatic converted try. 12-3, Marist leads. And just waiting to see who what the number is that's come off.
Number 14.
Number 14, Quentin Hill. Thank you, Joel. I'm going to say I knew where he was, I just couldn't see the number. So Marist, Hautapu, down a player for the next 10 minutes. We've had just over 15 minutes gone. Marist leading 12-3 here in the Waikato Breweries Shield Final for 2024.
Yeah, that rolling maul of Marist looked pretty strong here today, Bev.
Kick goes down inside the 22. Could carry that back there from Marist. Now it sits out a couple of metres. Hautapu dropping a couple of players as Hawara puts a low kick down to Ngatai. Ngatai on his own 10 metre line. Steps inside. Big tackle coming in from McCartney. Driving Ngatai back. Hautapu have it and they'll have a penalty on their own 10 metre line. There was a big defence that came in there.
Yeah, just a little bit of over enthusiasm there from Hamilton Marist. There was a crunching tackle there from McCartney and just couldn't quite hold their feet there as the aggression came in at the breakdown.
What's the possession and territory at the moment? Has it changed, Andrew?
Yeah, so its position's fairly even, 52% to Marist, with territory in the favour of Marist as well at 58%.
Yeah, Marist leading the penalties conceded though, 4-2 at the moment. This will be a line out here for Jeff Coate on the Marist 10 metre line. It's another 5-man line out, but this has been pinched by Marist. They have it 15 metres short of the halfway line. 6 in from touch on that far side. comes out to the left. You're not going to see a lot of balls being moved out to the wing. Oh, breaks the cover. Great offload away. Gets knocked down there for Jamie McCartney. Just short of the 10-metre line on Hautapu's half. Ball squirts out the back. Cleaned up by Winders. Still 2 metres inside the half. Now with with Hawara, sorry. He puts a kick through. Taken just outside the 22. Looks at his options. I think that might be Western Cobb there on the left wing. They're 5 metres outside their own 22, Hautapu. Just need to settle things a little bit here. Box kick comes in from Farrant. As Hawara sits underneath it. Takes it on the halfway line. David Marist with a big tackle. Comes in. Still there with Marist. They go blind. Gets a nice offload away. Numbers here for Marist. Oh, he's knocked it on. Things at the moment, Andrew, are just working for Marist. Momentum really swinging their way.
Yeah, Marist have got all the momentum at the moment, and they're certainly not afraid to throw the ball around in these conditions. With Sam Poe, I think they're the big lock, just not quite being able to hold on to that one down the right flank.
Should just try and give people a chance to tune out for a moment while I talk about San Diego. 26 minutes gone, 19-5 the All Blacks lead.
Second try scorer, Waikato man, Cortez Ratama.
Cortez Ratama, awesome in his second test. Got some time off here. Great to see. I mean, Joel, I'm pretty sure I was working with you that day in 2020 at Memorial Park in Cambridge when he had an absolute barnstorming game for Aotearoa.
Well, he was one of the ones that brought back Aotearoa. Hautapu got out to a huge lead, and then Cortez sparked them, and him and Mariiti were able to combine for that try to bring them close to it. Unfortunately, they fell a little bit short in the end, but he was fantastic that day.
The one try I remember from that too, I think he scored a try from the base of the ruck, about 30 metres, just ran straight through. Also, Aotearoa have representation with Fiji. Hari Iti Hitit, playing in the prop position today, is he? Yes. I was going to say he's usually a hooker, but plays prop as well. Number 8 here breaks off, Elijah Corbett for Hautapu. Now comes back to Ngātai, kicked through, and it's been taken out. Taken back, sorry. And Hautapu just struggling with their last second decisions, Virgo.
Yeah, they're up against it at the moment.
One penalty though.
It's mana penalty, thanks Joel. Just as you tuned, I saw that. Thoughts go to the whānau of the former All Black Norm Hewitt, who passed away Tuesday morning this week. Really sad to hear, but motor neurone's not really a disease you'd want to wish on the worst person in the world, really. I was in Wellington for the Ngā Maere Kura and Whatu Kura under 18 Māori trials, and unfortunately his son was told he was needed home on Monday night because they didn't think Normie would survive the night, unfortunately.
Yep, our thoughts are with the extended Hewitt whānau.
Taken there by Shergold in the middle of the line out, up towards the halfway line. It has stopped though. Marist have done well to stop this one. It's there with Farrant, who's going to put the box kick up and under. And big collision. Might have just come off Hautapu though. And it's actually been a knock on from Hautapu. So options here for Marist, whether they want the scrum or the line out. I'd say in these conditions, Andrew, scrum always the case.
Yeah, well, it's only our second scrum here this afternoon. As the weather eases a bit here, we might even get a little bit of sunshine poke through the clouds here. And Hautapu were fairly dominant in the first scrum.
I think this is my 4th trip to Marist this season, and I don't think I've had a completely dry day just yet.
Well, as the referee Winter was saying this week, he hasn't reffed.
No, he's had one
dry final, has he?
I argued because last year was pretty dry from memory. You guys were at Hautapu and we were at Pataruru.
It was a bit Willerton last year though, I think, was it?
No, it was winter. No, we were at Pataruru, remember?
Oh, we were.
Yeah. Next weekend, Bears broadcasting St Peter's, Cambridge, CNI match against Lindisfarne, 11 AM kickoff live on Bears Broadcasting YouTube channel. Depending on results in the Division 1 this weekend, I could be doing that final as well. Stay tuned. Ball comes to the left, wrap round, Hawara gives it off to Morgan, and it's in front of Morgan. And I don't think that pass is really needed, Andrew.
No, I mean they've been consistent this afternoon. Marist not afraid to throw the ball around, but that pass was just slightly out in front of the. It might have been the fullback coming into the line there, I think, was it? Fletcher Morgan. And we've got a Hautapu player down, so there'll be a bit of time off here for a moment.
Yeah, well, the couple of first 15 games I've done out here, I've talked to players and coaching staff and said, what is it you guys are finding that's a little bit different, coming from a school ground or a camp or club ground? And they said actually the rashes they get, the rash burns from the grass burns we'll call them, eh? That technical term.
Yeah, the technology with the artificial surfaces has certainly increased over the years. They're pretty good now, Bev.
Yeah, I'm just
But there's always a few little things to iron out, I suppose.
Lulu Open Day coming up next Sunday, July the 28th, 10 to 12 I was going to say 10 to 12 a.m. 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. on Mill Street in front of the FMG Stadium, Waikato. What is the stand called these days? It's not Well Network, is it?
it's Porter Hire stand.
It's Porter Hire stand now, yes. Where the old number 2 ground was, it's a free event. Get down there, all sorts of things happening. The other thing is, you would have seen from Live for 5 that Joel's done this season. Don't just shout from the couch, it's time to get loud, Waikato. Get your 2024 membership now from mulu.co.nz and be there to support your Waikato and Bunnings Warehouse NPC and Waitomo Group Waikato FPC teams. Both kick off on the 10th of August on FMG Stadium, Waikato, taking on Bay of Plenty. Here for Farrant on the blind side, out to the right there of Paola. Just saw the 22. Now they come to the left, there with Riha. Marist trying to get over the top of it. Can't get the turnover or the penalty. Now they come to the left, there with Eti. In the midfield, still crabbing left though. Not really going anywhere. There with Ngatai, shimmies and goes. It's about the 4th time he's done this in this game. Now they come right, there with David Morris. He'll carry that ball all day long, David Morris. They go blind again, switching play. Big wacky do! Did you catch the bus number of that one? Big hit from Marist. Now it's out to the right. Morris shuffles it off to Paisi. Right again to the open. Some big tackles still coming in from Marist. Now they go left. Morris. Caught. They've lost a lot of ground at the moment, Hautapu. Still 15 inside the half. There for Sheargold.
Some massive Marist defence there, Bev. They've driven them back about 20 metres.
Mate, I'm still feeling that one tackle. Paisi this time being taken back. Marist showing why they were undefeated all season. Now the captain, Jonty Short, with his 3rd carry. Now they go left with Ngatai at the back. Looking for a kick through. And a nice little kick. Especially after they've lost about 30 metres there, Andrew.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably a good advertisement for why Hamilton Marist are undefeated this season. Just some stern and crunching defence. Hautapu up against it there and went backwards about 25 metres. And they opted. Smart play though, patient play, just to settle it down, put it into the left-hand corner.
Joel Skurlander's doing the great work that he does behind camera, just telling me it was Zach Coffey. No, the number 14 bus that made that tackle.
Get your B card out, Bev, for that one.
Yeah. There's Marist having it in the midfield there. Through Whara. He's had a few carries in this game already. Now ball comes back to Hawara. I don't know who Hawara. He's got a big boot on him, sending Hautapu back. Western Cobb has it, looking at his options, decide to go himself. Up towards the halfway, out of one, gets the offload away to the left. Some good defence coming in from Marist. Hautapu still with ball. On the Marist 10 metre line, now comes out to Sheargold. Now right again with Reha. Ngātai trying to shake off a tackler and can't. Marist might have stolen this. They have. They've stolen it through a penalty as well, and Hautapu have gone straight off their feet. Joel, when you get a second, have you got a scores from around the grounds report? Got the Lone Star Premiership, which is the Lone Star Championship, sorry, which is the Premiership plate. Over in Matamata, UMS taking on Fraser Tech. It's going on at the moment. I say you're usually pretty quicker than me with these sort of things.
We've got a Division 1 currently. Suburbs are up over Leamington 3-0. Southern United's up over Putaruru 7-3. Ohaupo's up. It's a draw game at the moment between Ohaupo and Hiwera 7-all.
Come back to that in a moment, as it's been won there by the number 5 of Marist. Winders, actually, I don't think that is Winders, because Winders is wearing a red headgear as they get up towards the 22 now. Winders playing half, she gets it off to the left for his locking partner Poe. Sam Poe with a number of metres. And it's still messy, it's just gone straight through the middle of the ruck here for Marist. He's 7 metres out as Queen is rocking around. Hautapu getting in low and making the tackles. 6 metres out now, Marist. Pick and go towards the left. They're just going to do this all day as Mosisi Murphy goes. Now over on the 5 metre line. As the sun is coming out. Pick and go there from Poe this time. Caught 3 metres out. They're just going to pick and go because this is why they're moving forward. Although Hautapu there making some good defence. Now another pick and go through the middle. This time Gilheni Black. I think this is about the 8th pick and go there on Papua New Guinea. This time another one, and Hautapu trying to get underneath it. Just short Marist. Now they go to the right. Michael Winter there. This time Tupaia. Mason Tupaia looking in his blazer game. Still short. This looks as though they're going to go right. They actually had numbers Marist to the right. This is the way they go. Hawara gets brought up in a good tackle. Brought down 2 metres short of the line. But the 11th phase. Now they pick and go towards the left. Might be close. His body's all over the place. Michael Winter's looking. You might need to get a magnifying glass to figure out who's got the ball there. It's just stopped started. They've gone on their knees almost. And held up. What defence from Hautapu, but Marist with consecutive phases.
Yeah, great recycling of the ball there as Joel comes in here.
Fraser Tech currently up over United Matamata Sports, 17 points to 5. And that's for the Lone Star Cup.
Championship, yeah. Lone Star Cup Championship Final. She had Cole Northcott ask me if I was heading his way. He's refereeing that game. Can't have a game of rugby without a referee. 12-3, and we've got just under 10 to go. This one's a good old worm burner. Why not just use the grass there, just to skid the ball along? That's what I said in our pre-game mentoring.
Yeah, it's a good option there, I suppose. Just skittle along the ground and get 25 metres up the field. See if you can steal one in the line out here.
26-5 nearing half-time in San Diego. So much for that warning I was going to give everyone. Line out here for Marist. 4 metres outside the Hautapu 22. Gilheni Black goes to the Sam Poe, straight off the top and straight out again. Marist just losing a bit of composure here.
Yeah, a bit of a scrappy line out that one. It looks like Hautapu's got a finger on it, so it'll be a Hamilton Marist scrum as the sun comes out here. Had a tale of 4 seasons already here, Ben.
Looking behind us, there's actually got quite a bit of spits as well amongst the sun. Got Waiwere Drive, if that's how you say it, behind me here. It's funny, actually, I was commentating with former Blackburn, Regina Sheck, and she was questioning me about my Māori pronunciation. I go, no, literally, I've got tongue-tied. I was actually able to say what I was supposed to say. No, Māori kora. There's a scrum here for Marist. Comes to the left there for the second 5, Van Dam. We're in the headgear, just brought down 2 metres outside the 22. Comes to the left there with Winders. Eli Winders in the midfield. Brought down on the 22. Marist looking for quick ball. Hawara. Out to Coffee. Just outside the 22. 7 metres in from touch. Now it kneels towards his right for Poe. That is 8th carry in this game. And penalty, silly play. There from Hautapu. And I can confirm that Hautapu are back to 15 players. They probably have been for about 5 minutes, but...
Yeah, just a mountain of territory and possession here for Hamilton Marist, and a bit of ill discipline slipped in there at the ruck from Hautapu.
Yeah, time off as the Marist players down. 12-3 with just under 9 minutes to play. And that possession and territory stat, to me, Andrew, 56 and 58, is it shows there's nothing really in this game at the moment, both in favour of Marist.
Yeah, Hamilton Marist have shown really good discipline with the ball here today, haven't they? They've used their big men up front really well. Good support play. They're really getting lots of bodies to those rucks, making sure they recycle the ball well. Their one out running has been exceptional here this afternoon as well. Just driving up the field slowly, patiently. And we've seen one try and almost another one that was held up in goal just from their work from their big forwards around those fringe areas of the ruck.
Well, the 3 tries actually have come from their forward movement. The second try was a penalty try that resulted in that yellow card. So I wouldn't be surprised for the next 50 minutes. Marist don't move it past 12.
Well, they've got some pretty talented backs though, Bev, and as the sun comes out, I'd say I don't think they'll be shy in bringing those outside men when you've got the likes of Coffey and Morgan and Bristow. You certainly wouldn't be afraid to give them the ball in some open space.
Yeah, Hautapu, though, they've played in a number of finals. Only once since 2017 has Hautapu not featured in the final. That is the 2022 final between Tech and Old Boys. 2016 Melville Old Boys was the last time before 2022 that Hautapu didn't feature in it.
There's Whare Nui Hawera, just bangs another one in the corner here, and I dare say we might see another ball here from the line out.
Yeah, it's a full line out as well from Gilhenny Black. Out to the back again. Crabs outside the 15. So backs are allowed up and the backs are getting in there. Van Dam and another one. Still moving, movers towards the right now. Crabs back left. Still moving short. Brought down 2 metres out. There with Poe. Brought just short of the try line. Is he? No, he's not. It's a try, is it?
I think it might be Niels, the halfback.
No, it's a penalty.
Nope.
I was just looking at the way Winters had his arm out. Might be for something that happened once. The maul went down. Now it says, let's go again.
Yeah, it's a pretty simple game plan, I think, Bevan. When you've got a fairly decent line out and great mauling abilities, it's a no-brainer to bang it out in the corner and go again.
Hautapu, surprise, surprise, are making a lot of noise. Gilhenny Black's not able to hear. Again down to the back there, taken by Poe. Off the top there, Murphy has it. Sissy Murphy breaks out towards the right. Over the line.
It's Gilhenny Black.
And Hautapu have done brilliantly. Hawara has it. Hautapu, big defence from the visitors. Now it's cleared out the back to Paia. They've lost 10 metres here, Marist.
Big tackle from Jason Thompson there from Hautapu, the 12.
Whara this time from Marist. Just to the left of the upright, 7 metres out. They go right to Winders. Almost didn't know what he was wanting to do there, Eli Winders. Now out to the left for Whara. Met there by Dylan E.T. Dummies and goes here, does Niels. Oh! Couldn't quite reach out. Another pick and go to the left. Marist keeping it in tight. But Hautapu still stood to their defence. Pick and go there from Tupaya. Niels in there digging, goes out to Whara. Gets brought down the 5 metre line. Now Poe once more. Niels appealing for a penalty. Hautapu appealing for a penalty. Niels goes to the right. Dummy and go there from Milisea. He's finding a little bit of space. Hautapu good on their tight defence, not so much when it's broken. Pick and go from Niels.
It's been mammoth work on defence here from Hautapu.
Another pick and go to the right. Yeah, what's going to give here? Marist, they go and through and put back into play. Huge calls from the crowd of knock on as Marist crash over.
It's Muffy.
And tell you what, who would want to be a referee in these situations? That's coming from two referees themselves.
Wow, what an effort from Marist on attack, but even bigger mahi from Hautapu to keep them out. Where it's been called held up there from referee Winter.
Yeah, held up.
And a quick drop out here from Hautapu, and they've gained position.
Oh, and Dylan E.T. has knocked it on. What a passage of, what have we had, 5 minutes there since that last time. I'm still struggling to get my breath.
Wow.
I think I spent Wednesday and Thursday all day in bed, actually, to be honest, with a virus that's been going around.
You might need another lie down after this final, Bev. Some mammoth offence there from Hamilton Marist, but Hautapu leaving it all out on the field here this afternoon. Remains 12 points to 3, Hamilton Marist over the men from Cambridge.
Well, I think a few weeks ago like this, one team just spent a good chunk of the first half tackling. And I said to my co-commentator, what's it going to do? And he goes, it could quite possibly give them momentum. And it did exactly that. So 12-3 as we are just under 4 minutes to play here. First half in the 2024 Waikato Breweries Shield Final. Bevan Jenkinson, Andrew Verco and commentary. Joel doing his excellent work as he's been doing all season and for the last 4 years. Joel, I think we've been working together. Yep. I'm going to say this is our first game this season together. Yeah. I've been up and down the country and all over the place. Still got Christchurch Wheelchair Rugby Nationals in August and a few trips to Taupō as well for New Zealand Global Games. Junior Rugby Festival. Keaton Niels has it. Skips out Van Dam, inside ball there to to the number 11 of Bristow. Gets up towards the 5 metre line. Harwood, they've got some numbers out here, Marist, if they go. Morgan ducks back inside, gets out of a couple, can't reach out. Tupaya, dummies and goes towards the try line, it's over! Marist finally score the 5-pointer after a lot of effort in the last 6-7 minutes. And Andrew, do you want to put a number of phases we've had?
Wow, it was just an overwhelming amount of territory and possession there for Hamilton Marist, and a barnstorming run there from the right winger Lee Bristow coming up through the centre, just bumping off the valiant defence of Farrant, the halfback for Hautapu, and some good go forward ball. Morgan cut back, and then Tupaya was it the try scorer.
Yep, Mason Tupaya in his blazer as well. We saw someone last week in the Suburbs game score a brilliant try in his blazer, Brad Burkhart. Extra 2 was added. 19-3, and we have just under 2 minutes to play in this first half. Still a long way to go. Hamilton Marist haven't won the Waikato Breweries Shield since 2015, the end of the three-peat. The only club since Waikato Breweries Shield final was introduced in 1957 to go three-peat, 13, 14, 15. Each time Hautapu have won the Waikato Breweries Shield, they've gone back-to-back. They won it in 2023. I'm sure at half-time they'll go, there's still a long way to play in this final as the restart. Taken there by Marist, just on the sideline there. 15 metres still inside the half. Skips out Winders. There for Poe. Comes back to Howard inside the 22, but it's been taken back. Puts up a wobbly end-to-end kick. This for Oloa. Knocks it backwards. Still play on as the call. Up towards the halfway line. Ball comes to the right. There for Reha. Reha with the old tight head dummy and go as Marist being pinged for offside. Number 3, you don't see them offload too many times in the midfield and the halfway, do you, Andrew?
No, he put his head down and burrowed in there. And timely penalty for Hautapu here just before half time. So they're going to boot it out in the corner. They dearly love some points here to take with them to the break.
There's a bit of wind just picking up over my right shoulder, and I'm half a metre behind Joel, who's doing camera, so actually hasn't found touch, sorry. So Marist have it 15 out from their own line. Hautapu, there as the tackle is made. Ball comes back to Hawara, and Hawara says, let's go to half time, get some oranges underneath us. And Andrew, what a half of rugby we've had.
Yeah, well, it's been we've seen it all, both weather-wise and skill-wise here today. And a fairly dominant performance from Hamilton Marist here, leading 19-3 at half-time. Their attacking rugby has been exceptional with ball in hand. Used their big men up front to gain possession and territory, and when they've needed to, brought those talented backs in as well, Ben.
Yeah, absolutely. Possession and territory now 63 and 66% in favour of Marist, which is more of an indication of how that last bit of the game goes. So we head into the half-time break. Don't just shout from the couch. It's time to get loud, Waikato. Get your 2024 season membership now from www.mulu.co.nz and be there to support your Waikato Brunnings Warehouse NPC and Waitomo Group Waikato FPC teams in action at FMG Stadium Waikato this season. First chance of that is the 10th of August with the Wharapama Cup game between the Waitomo Group Waikato taking on the Bay Plenty Volcanics, followed by the NPC match against the Steamers. Back in a couple of minutes, the second half action of the 2024 Waikato Breweries Shield final. No mai hoki mai, welcome back to Marist Park here in Kirikiriroa. Andrew Verco, 19-3 Marist lead, and quite deservedly so after what was an intense last 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's going to have to be a big start here from Hautapu. They really need to get some early points here in the second half as it gets underway.
The kick off, and brilliantly taken. What a way to start. Dylan Eaty, just outside the Marist 22. And a knock on from Marist. There's a few supporters around that are a bit happy about that start. I think if you're a Marist supporter on this side, Andrew, you're a bit outnumbered, because I think the red and whites have definitely claimed the soul.
Well, it's just the start Hautapu were looking for. Get their hands on the ball early down here in the Matamata end and the Marist end zone. Apologies.
Scrum here for Jeffcoat. So there's already been a substitution. The Argentinian Santiago Charles, have to say, is it Argentinian was Santiago? Surely he's got to be from Chile, I said. On a number 8, ball comes out towards the right. Inside ball there for Thomason. Jason Thomason. Inside the 22 now, comes out to the right. There for Charles. Good carry with his first touch. Ball is out. Marist might have claimed this stick, have they? They have. It's a loose ball as Hawera looks to clear the line and settles things down. Joel, Joel, you moved the camera. I was going to say, you had a great shot of the Nigerian flag that's on the other side there, the green and white and green. We had a talk to Director of Rugby, Paul Martin, about that pre-game. As it's claimed there by John T. Short, the captain, off the top. Ngātai, ball there to Corbett, cuts back inside, 12 metres inside the half. Hautapu goes to the right, inside ball, nice little Jenkins diving. Weather's cleared, but it's still going to be greasy out there. There for Riha, he shuffles it off along the line once. Morris now through the middle of the ruck. Ferrant, Ngātai, now there for Buller Wolfgram. 17 metres in from touch, 12 metres inside the Marist half. Now there for Paisi. With a good carry, 15 metres inside the half. There for Tifcoat, off to Charles. Charles going up towards the 22. 2 metres outside. Farrant, Ngātai. Ngātai skips the ball. Goes himself. Farrant doing well to deliver the ball. Riha looks at his options and goes himself. Still going to come to the blind here. There with Oloffer. There with Wolfgram. It's been lost forward and kicked through here. There's no players back for Hautapu. Ball is going to sit up nicely here for the centre. Short Siwahu, and he's into touch. Wow, what a moment that could have been for the second half. Andrew Verco.
Well, it's a massive tackle there from Ngātai getting back on defence. Just cutting off the Marist centre there for an option, but that was certainly the best run of play Hautapu have had offensively, but still didn't make much headway on the down on the Marist end of the field.
Heads up here, folks, in San Diego at half-time. It is 26-5, the All Blacks lead Fiji. Devin Jenkinson, Andrew Verco, Joel Scalander on camera. Has been stuck in a maul here from Hautapu, outside their 22. Jeff Goat says, get out of my way, the 2. Tries to get a offload away, does to Farron. He kicks it downfield. Harwood are having to give chase. There's no red and white shirts back. And Harwood has got a bit of time, and he's going to punt it down.
He's not going to find touch though.
Fa'ola has it, he gives it off to his left to Thomason. Marist there with numbers though. Still there with Hautapu. Farrant, and he's just given that into, yes, you can't do that anymore. You cannot deliberately pass the ball into a player on the ground that's offside. That rule changed a few seasons ago.
Yeah,
John T. Short just having a chat, but Andrew, it's been publicly known for a while.
Yeah, it's not not the greatest play, but how about that run by Nicholas Jeffcoat down the left-hand flank there, the big hooker. Made a massive run. But Hamilton Marist now find himself back in the defensive half of Hautapu and into one of their strong forms here with the line out.
Great crowd that's turned up in some miserable conditions as well. I've got about 3 jumpers on. First layer, Andrew, is blue, I shall say, for the Super Rugby champions, thank you. I've worn my singlet underneath, about the 10 layers I have on. This is Messi from Hautapu. Play on is the call. They've won it at the front, so it's 1-1 against the throw. Jeffcoat goes himself. Farrant, out to Natai, out to Wolfgram. Wolfgram's got a couple of players outside him, decides to go himself, ball to Thomason. Thomason brought down 11 metres inside the half. He gets brought down inside the 22. Now Wolfgram, there with Hill. Quentin Hill, he's had 10 minutes off already in this game. 10 metres out from the line. Now they go right, Morris. There with Thomason. Good tackle coming in from Wharewhara. They've lost a bit of ground now. They go to the right, they're settling things down. Now through short. They go right, Morris shuffles it along. Fowler, not the greatest pass. Hospital definition of a hospital one there. Now with Charles. Santiago Charles on the 22. Now they go left. Being told it might be Sunita Loaki. Going by our team sheets. There's all ducks underneath the shot. And yeah, it was high, but they've come back to an early advantage.
Yeah, some good play there from Hautapu. They've really come out after the Oranges with some really good aggression and determination. And with the final on the line, you've got to leave it all out on the field here today. As a penalty now, about 20 metres out from the Marist goal line. It looks like Natai's going to bang it into the corner here. See if they can work something from the line out drive here.
Yeah, there's been a change to our program. We had Santiago Charles in the number 22, but it's Sunita Loaki.
Yeah, he's had a couple of good runs since he's come on, Loaki. So you can see he's obviously quite an impact player. Big unit.
Taken there by Sheargold. So a few good line out takes already. They go the 5 metre line now. Hautapu trying to grab to the right. As Marist have really done well to come through here.
It looks like they've stolen it.
Yeah, they have. They've got it to ground. And I'd say you just about give that to any of those forwards there for Marist, defending that maul quite well. 48 minutes gone, no change to the half-time score, 19-3. What an appropriate song blasting over the from the DJ in a final, Lean On Me.
Yeah, exceptional defence again from Hamilton Marist, down in their end zone here. Their forwards have really come to play today. Let's see what heat Hautapu could put on here at scrum time.
Yeah, steady scrum here from Marist. So they're going to run it from Van Dam, run it from the ruck, from the scrum, sorry, caught 10 metres out from their own line. Comes back to Harwood this time in the pocket, and he makes absolutely no mistake kicking that ball out as well. The line out will take place just a metre inside the 22. Don't mind those tactics there from Whananui Hawera. He booted it out. Not too much about the distance, but make sure that Marist couldn't play a quick line out. Jeff goes to the middle. Sheargold taking it again. Loaki breaks off to the left. Couple of metres, 5 metres inside the Marist 22. And penalty is there's 2 or 3 players that have just come charging in from the side.
looks like there's a sub on there for Marist. I think the number 18 has come on.
It'll be Josh Baum. Must say, personally, a big congratulations to Grammar Tech, who have taken out the Auckland Under-21s final today against Marist, made up for the last 2 weeks' losses in the premiers that Grammar Tech made. So congratulations to them. And also to the Premier B side who's made the final. One here in the middle for Hautapu. Breaks off towards the right. And try time! Hautapu with the try! And it's David Morris. 19-8 kick to come. Season campaigner. Blinking, you missed that line out almost.
Well, it was a fancy little line-out move there. Probably everyone would have put their house on a rolling ball in the middle of the line-out, but a little quick move, quick line-out win, and then the short ball down the blind side to the open side, David Morris. And Hautapu desperately in need of that try with a kick to come to get themselves back within striking distance of this Hamilton Marist side.
In Marist, they went very quickly into a huddle once their try was scored. And must have been a very quick chat too, because they've broken out of it. Yes, Joel?
UMS making a comeback is 22-15 over in Matamata at the moment.
That's in the Lone Star Cup Championship Final, the Premier Plate. If you want to, if you aren't too sure how that works, the bottom 5 as such. Now, Joel, with the Division 1 final, actually I'll come back to that question in a second. Is Ngātai lining this one up?
So Quintini Ngātai, right on the right-hand touch line here. Would love to add the extra 2. So he runs it and strikes it. It's going to go very close. Just away to the right.
Appreciate it.
So it'll remain 19 points to 8. Hamilton Marist leading over Hautapu.
Now, Joel, next week's the Division 1 final. Now, the winners of that play Morrinsville the following week for promotion and relegation.
That is correct,
Yep.
And currently at the moment, Suburbs are up 9-0 over Leamington, so they'll be looking likely.
Suburbs win, they host the Division 1 Mulu Shield final next week as this restart goes inside the 22, gets out of a couple of tackles. Just outside the 22, Farrant having to dig for it. They put in a box kick as nobody's in the pocket. Goes back to Morgan. Morgan takes it on the halfway line. Goes out to the right now. Big hit coming on Jamie McCartney. And it has gone past the parallel. Hautapu crowd not agreeing with it, but Michael Winter, the man with the whistle, saying so. And to be honest, Andrew, he's actually really had a good game so far, Michael.
Yeah, he has, yep. I think it's well refereed. We've got the best out in the middle, so you wouldn't expect any less.
I know when I commentated a game, and a lot of people are going to be surprised at this, I actually commentated a game this season with a guy called James Higgins, and he brought up the fact that, referee is one of 31 people on the pitch, not the number one, but one of 31. Marist, a metre inside the 22. With the throw here for Gilhenny Black. Goes to the back. Another one against the throw. Hautapu have 2 in this match now. Big carry through the middle.
So replacement player there, Bev, number 18 on for Hautapu.
Yeah, Levi Hazelton. As Ngātai kicks it down towards the halfway line. Morgan has it. Fletcher Morgan trying to get around a few of his own players. Brought down 12 metres inside the half. Ball is out. Winders brought down with a big tackle. Neil's off to his right, therefore. Tupaya, sorry. Now for Murphy. Murphy, it's a good tackle there from Levi. Hazelton, now it comes out to Hawara. Shuffles it out to the left. There with Leroy Van Dam. playing for Thames Valley Swamp Foxes later this season. Out to the right. Couple of Hautapu players there making tackles. Hawara goes himself. Ducks inside. Red and white wall to meet him. Now comes to the left.
It's not Hazelton on there, it's Yong today too.
Yep, thank you.
Now out to the right to Eli Winders. Now the left, out to the left to Milicia. And squirts out to Ngātai. And Ngātai puts boot to ball. And good clearance there from Hautapu. Marist will have a throw 2 metres inside the half. Alright, injury break over, and it's been knocked back from Hautapu. So that might be the third throw against the third one against the throw. As Ngātai puts it up and under, he gets met a good tackle though. Morgan there to meet, gives it off to Van Dam. Now there with Hawara. There with one of the reserves. Out to Bristow. Bristow gets brought in a good tackle. Actually, sorry, that is Coffey on the right wing. Jeff Code on his feet. Gives it off to Ngātai. Just outside his own 22. He's got a lot of green players there with him. Hautapu having to get there with back him up. Farrant out towards his left. Ball up over the top. There with Lawaki. Ball back inside there for the left-hand winger of Western Cobb. And being turned over by Marist. Now there with Hawara. Out to the number 18, sorry. Still there with the forwards. Now it's Van Dam this time on that left wing. Gets brought down 5 metres outside the 22. Here's Hautapu straight over the top of the ruck legally as well. Marist still with ball. Now out to Winders. Winders making a good tackle. Niels goes left. And straight through the middle. There goes Lee Bristow. Caught 15 metres out. Now they go to the right. Mahu. Now out to Coffey. Zach Coffey on his own. Lawaki brings him down towards and a good tackle. Just towards the sideline, 7 metres out from the line. Now to the left, shuffles it along to Winders. It's Milicia with the ball. Winders gets a lot of support behind him. Now to the left, through McCartney. On the 5 metre line. 5 out from the right hand uprights. Hautapu making some good tackles. Marist still with momentum. There goes Tupaia, already scored 1 in his Blazer game. Hautapu was still some good defence.
They really.
And Marist with a penalty. Tackler not releasing.
Yeah, another passage of play there with Marist. Hot on attack, recycling the ball well. And Hautapu defending their line tremendously well. But they're going to need some points on the board. Just about 20 minutes to go left in the game now.
Well, interesting possession and territory. Both 56 at the moment. As Morgan knocks over the 3. Penalties conceded now. Hautapu 8-7 leading. It's 5-4 with Marist at half time. So 22-8, and we have just over 20 minutes to play. Marist looking for their first Waikato Breweries Shield final, title since 2015. There's a restart here, goes down towards the 22. There with Coffee. That Coffee brings it outside the 22. Ball comes back to Hawara. Hawara goes to his left to Morgan. Morgan's going to pump it downfield. Ngātai there to meet it. Does well on his 10-metre line. Shapes the kick. Gets over the halfway line. Gives it off to his left. Bit of a messy ball there for Paula. They go left again. Some big defence coming in from Marist. They've been doing this all game. They're 5 metres inside the half as Hautapu might have finally claimed the stack they have. Comes out towards the right. There for Hill. They're on the Marist 10-metre line. Out towards Reha. Reha met in a good tackle, but he's got players there with him to support. Making sure Marist can't get over the top. Now to Morris. Morris goes with some support as well, but they've lost a couple of metres each time they're passing now. Now to the right. There with Paisi. Farron out towards Ngātai. Ngātai puts a little worm burner in. And not a bad option there, just pushing Marist back. But probably would want to see them just hold the ball for a couple more phases, Andrew.
Yeah, not making much headway there through the one-off running there, Hautapu. They're going to have to go deep into their bag of tricks here, I think. Produce something special here. 14 points down. They're going to need some tries in the next 10 minutes to really push this one close.
The Irishman Luke Kerr on for Hautapu in the number 21 jersey. As Hawara bumps us downfield inside the 22. Brilliant kick. And might have just been kept in touch and play. Yes, it has. Looking at his options. And gets out of one. Does well with support coming back to meet him. Marist trying to get over the top of this. They can't. And Ngātai just outside the 22 puts it downfield. Looking for a 50-22. No, it's not. It's going to bounce inside. Morgan has it. He's just inside his 22. He kicks it down. Now out towards the left. There with Luke Kerr. Luke Kerr looking at his options. This could be a high shot. No, play on is the call. Lawaki having to do some work here on the right wing, on the left wing. Now they're up towards the 10-metre line. Barrett is going to go blind. Corbett inside ball there to Paisi. 9 metres inside their own half at the moment. Farrant looking for a box kick. He does. Hawara sits 15 metres inside his own half. Takes it. Gives it off to Morgan. Morgan, he's going to pump it down to that left wing. David Morris all on his own. Outside the 22. He's going to put a little kick through too. Good open side kick there from him. Hawara has it. He's looking for the right corner. He doesn't. Goes himself. Stolen here by Nick Jesco. Nick Jesco. He's only got green jerseys with him. Caught down on the 22. They go to the left. Reha. There with Lawaki. Lawaki inside the 22. Gets brought down a couple of metres inside. They go right through ET.
It's a big chance here for Hautapu, Bev. They need to come away with some points here.
Morris shoves it off to his right. In the midfield, 5 metres inside the 22. They come right. Rehart goes himself. He always looks to pass, but never does. Now they go to the left through Kerr. Marist trying to get over the top of it. They go to the right. There with Jonty Short, the captain. Now they go right again. Quick ball. There for Fa'ola. Gets brought down 7 metres short of the line. 14 in from touch. They go blind again. Hawara with a tackle. And Whananui Hawara with a brilliant tackle there.
I think he was offside though.
Oh, he's offside. Joel stopped spoiling my fun. What a break from Nick Jeffcoat.
Yeah, he's had a pretty good game today, the Hautapu hooker. It's his second big barnstorming run. First one down the left flank and then straight up the middle that side.
I think the only thing Jeffcoat missed was Paisi or Rehab beside him, you know, one of his front rowers.
He didn't look like he was going to sidestep. He was going straight down the hay diddle diddle there. As we might have some time off here, I think.
Yeah, might be some substitutions coming on there. Just trying to see who that is. It's the reserve hooker, so it might be the Scottish Archie Falconer. I think thanks to Ryan Yelovich, who supplied me with this bit of info. There's one there from Hautapu, from Taraniti. Moving towards the left. Got to be careful when they break, though. We saw the All Blacks game end like this last week. They go to the right now. Gets the offload away, but I think it's been knocked on. Just actually, no, it's a penalty from Michael Winter. Did you see what that was for? Sorry, Andrew. I can't even see his signals. He's actually blended in almost.
Yeah, I didn't quite catch it. I think it might have been offside at the mall, but don't hold me to that.
22-8 and we've got 14 to play. The 2024 Waikato Breweries Shield final between Hilton Marist and Hautapu. Marist looking to go undefeated. ET wins this ball again. As this breaks off, it's gone to ground 4 metres out though. Now there with Paisi, actually Morris, sorry. Now it goes to the left through Shijiong. Now with Tahiti Reha. Marist trying to get over the top. Advantage being played at, maybe? No. Another pick and go towards the posts. Just short of the line. Another pick and go, and couldn't quite reach out. Marist in defence at the moment, doing well. Now to the left. As they just get up court. Now towards the line, and no! Marist, great defence and play again. Still with Hautapu. Now Morris shuffles it along, and no, Kurz put it down. It was a wobbly old ball along the greasy surface here. And Hautapu looks as though they were in for all money.
Spirited defence again from Hamilton Marist. They've been exceptional in their defence here this afternoon. But it was only a line of paint in that strong carry from Jonty Short. Only just short of the line.
In San Diego, 20 minutes to play there. So just a heads up, score coming. All Blacks 40-5 leading with 20 minutes to play. Joel?
Suburbs are up 16-0 over Leamington, so it looks like it's going to be
The Mulu Shield final bet. Suburbs in the other game.
The other the other guys that are playing, it's 20-17 for Tararu over Surf. So it might
So
be
the winner
Suburbs.
of that will
Yeah.
play at Suburbs at this stage. Yeah. What a game that sounds like. Surf a big day down there as well in Tokoroa. Marist trying to clear their own line. They're actually going to run it here from their own 5 metre line. Hautapu trying to get the penalty. No, they don't. Marist with it. Marist gets the penalty. Tackler not releasing is the call. And things have just been going their way today, Andrew.
And looking at the Lone Star Cup, It's 22 all.
22 all, what a comeback
UMS has come back to make it 22 all.
from Matamata, yeah. Possession and territory at the moment. Oh, Joe, you could have caught that. 51
I was trying to film it,
51 territory and 52 to Marist, so it shows that even though the scoreline hasn't been tight, the second half really has been.
Yeah, Hautapu they've certainly come out and tried everything. They've had a lot of possession and territory, but they still haven't been able to get over the Marist. Well, they've got over the Marist line just the once, and it's getting into desperate territory now.
But Emilio Santiago Charleston on the jersey number 20. The throw's not straight. The throw's not straight. 10 and a half to play. 22-8. And, you know, even with 5 to play, a 7-point ball game could make things very interesting. It's got some more time off by the look of things. No. Fooled us all there, Andrew. Well done to the officials today, Michael Winter and the two Bens, Ben Brownlee, who's on the near side, Ben Willerton on the other. Great to have 3 of Waikato's premier referees, Santiago Charles to feed.
Well, what have Hautapu got in store here? Nice little, they've got all their backs lined up to the right here. There's no one on the left. So whatever special play they've got, now's the time to use it. 25 metres out from the Marist goal line. Ngatai talking to his outside men.
Is Santiago Charles always knocked? No, it's been knocked back. Cleaned up by Luke Kerr. Luke Kerr, 12 metres inside the Marist half. Still playing on as the course. Been a couple of 50-50s there. Charles goes to Thomason. Thomason ducks in. Oh, met in a big green wall. Still staying strong. There with Falconer. And this time it's been knocked on. In the midfielders, there's a bit of push and shove going on. And Marist will have a scrum 3 metres outside the 22 in the midfield.
Yeah, Hautapu just taking it right to the line there, and then the little short offload to the blindside flank, Kajonti short. He just couldn't quite hold on to it. And now Marist back in possession of the ball, and time is fast spent here at Marist Park. Just under 8 minutes left in this encounter, all there or thereabouts.
Oh, who's this artist? Joel?
Yeah.
Who's the artist?
Commodores?
No, God no. Marist with the scrum. Starts to break a little bit, under advantage. Wheeling there from Hautapu. Comes out their side. And a relieving penalty just outside their 22 here.
Paul and Oates, thank you.
Paul and Oates, thank you. I knew it was one of those. I was like, I know it's What Does a Fool Believe? I knew that was the song. I tell you, the amount of times I've commentated rugby and actually been more interested in trying to figure out who the artist and song is.
Buddy Nui Hawera now with the penalty kick downfield.
The Doobie Brothers.
Doobie Brothers
Yeah,
makes
my phone-
more
my phone
sense.
told me.
Yes, Doobie Brothers. When you said Hall and Oates, that's still what I was thinking. So, yeah.
So Marist
Thank
now
you, Joel. Points to you.
into Hautapu territory.
We'll forgive you. Yeah, and it's these sort of phases here, Andrew, has just really shown why Marist have been dominant all season, and they've kept their heads up. Like, I mean, last week They were leading 17-13 at half time and ran away 15-18 in the second half, mainly because of their bench. As they've won it this time, mauling it towards the Hautapu 10-metre line. Starts to break off a little bit, but Hautapu trying to disrupt it, but Marist have it at the back. There to Van Dam on the 10-metre line inside Hautapu half. Hautapu might have just walked through the middle of this. They have, and won themselves a penalty. 5.5 to play. Ngatai isn't going to muck around here. And he looks for territory, but doesn't get it. Morgan on his own 5-metre line, brings it up towards the 22. Gets around his opposite. Gets out 5 metres outside the 22. Now pops it out towards the right. Marist will just keep it tight like they've done all game. But as I say that, Howard spins it to his right. Now they're with Van Dam. Short ball there to Kerr. Big tackle coming in on the right winger. Niels. Football out there to the back for Howard. He gets brought down on a chop tackle. Now to the left. Midway 22, 10-metre line, just to the left-hand uprights. There might be a Marist player here who's gone down in a heap. With 4.5 to play, 22-8, Marist leading 2024 Waikato Breweries Shield Final.
Yeah, it might just be a bit of cramp hopefully there, Bev, as the player gets a bit of attention on the ground. But it's certainly been a dominant performance here today from Hamilton Marist. They've shown all of their skill set, both on attack and some stern defence. They have really tackled their hearts out here today.
And I mean, Hautapu did as well. I mean, there was that huge piece 5 minutes to go before half time. That you just do wonder, like, I mean, Hautapu sparked a lot of some great passages of play in the second half. But I think just a bit of tiredness from all that defending coming in, disrupting them a little bit.
Yeah, well, the Hautapu have had all the possession and territory in the second half here, but Marist have just been up to the challenge defensively.
Joel Skirlander will live stream the presentation, which will be on a new link on the Waikato Rugby page. Some political news coming in.
Oh Lord.
The Tauranga by-election, Milty has been announced, and the winner is the only candidate I knew was standing. Joel, who's won the Tauranga Milty?
Why would I care about Tauranga?
No, Mahi Drysdale.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Mahi Drysdale. Big scrum here from Marist, under advantage again. Hautapu just not being well under there. Howard ball off to the left. On this left, big collision coming in. Hautapu trying to get over the top, but they've fallen off their feet. You can see in the background there the home crowd getting in behind. Don't forget, next Saturday morning, the 27th of July, the Paris Olympics opening ceremony, I think from 5:30 a.m. New Zealand time. And most of the Olympics opening ceremony this year, Andrew, happening down the scene rather than inside a stadium.
Lovely part of the country. So I'm not surprised.
Kick into touch here from Howard up. I think we've got about 4 to play, but that's on our clock. I know, Andrew, you've been doing some great work there with stats and that.
Multitasking's not my strength, so I've tried my best.
No, you've been doing well, mate. We should have had Carter back, shouldn't we? Throw here for Gilhenny Black, taken there by the number 19, McPherson on the field. Inside the 22 goes Marist. Some good tackles coming in. Gonna keep it tight. They go to the left. Tickle Penny's on in half back. They were just going to keep it in pods. 8 in from touch. Hautapu just desperately getting in there. There's extra time if they manage to score 2 converted tries. Still a long... It'll take some doing though. Especially in Marist to just passing it and going to ground. There with Winders. Now off to the right. With McPherson. Hautapu trying to go over the top, they can't. Now towards the left. It's Baines playing half. Now they're picking go towards the right. They've only gone lateral really. Gained a metre or so inside the 22.
Yeah, those big Marist forwards just going to work here, Bev. Just trying to seal out this game here, but
Turned
there's been
over.
an error.
It's the only problem when you keep it in tight. Hautapu. They want to keep it with ball though. Morris shuffles it along to Ngatai. Ngatai cuts back. He's been playing well on the 10. He gives it off to his right. I think back with Morris. 15 metres still inside Marist half. All of a sudden the game's sparked alive again. Now with Lawaki. Then they come to the left. Dummies and goes. Does the Scottish... And he's knocked it on. And I think the Marist crowd tell you that that could be the game-defining moment. Now David Bowen, clean belt out. Was under pressure.
Yeah, not long to go now, Bev. And I think Hamilton Marist are looking very poised here. 2 hands on the trophy.
Adrian Whara making his way off the field. Great game by him from the blind side for Marist. Ball carrying and defence.
Yeah, I mean, their forwards have been exceptional here today. The back 3 have all carried the ball strongly, as have their tight men as well. And their defence has been immaculate.
They might go 8-9 here. No, give it off to the left there. Now with Chauncey Wahu. He's had a quiet game on by his standards. Just short of the 22 as the rain just comes in again.
Fitting way to end the occasion here, Bear, with a bit more rain.
Absolutely, as it's been kicked out. Michael Winter says that is full time. Hamilton Marist, their first title since 2015. I'm a little bit worried there's a couple of Hautapu people that are coming just on my shoulder here. But what a final we've had, Andrew Verco. But Hamilton Marist, they've played the full 80 minutes and been brilliant for all of it.
Worthy champions here today, Bev, undefeated through the entire 2024 season. And their performance today defines what a season it's been for them. Defence was almost impenetrable, and the attack was exceptional, especially in these conditions. Did the hard work in the first half, scoring 2 tries.
Wow.
Largely coming through some excellent line-out work. There was a penalty try, of course, in the first half as well. But Hamilton Marist showed why they were and are the premier senior team in this Hamilton Waikato-wide competition. And are now Waikato Breweries Shield champions for 2024.
Okay, so we're just having a look at Division 1 scores. Suburbs 16-5 currently leading Leamington. Look as though Suburbs might hang on there, don't have any idea of time. Suburbs will host the winner of Pataduru Southern United, currently 27-17 to Pataduru. Keep an eye out on Bev's Broadcasting official Facebook page. I'll also flick details through to the union about that live stream as well, once it's all confirmed. Joel with the other results.
Yeah, we'll also confirm in our Live for 5 next week of where Bev will be next week, and it looks like it's probably going to be suburbs. Looking at the other final that's happening in Matamata at the moment, it's still 22-all, United Matamata Sports and Fraser Tech. If that score doesn't change, that game's going to go to overtime, unless it's already in overtime already. We are unsure. But we're getting ready for the presentation very shortly.
All right, big thanks to Joel for your work as always, mate. I know your job's not done just yet. Huge thanks, Andrew Verco, to you, mate. I don't think I would have. I'm absolutely trashed, I can say, after that epic final. Well done to Hamilton Marist. Hard luck, Hautapu. Bring on 2025.
Yeah, thanks, Bev. Always nice to be with you here, and what better way to spend an afternoon watching some fantastic senior rugby here in the mighty Waikato. Congratulations to Hamilton Marist, worthy winners. Commiserations to Hautapu. They've had a great season as well, but just couldn't quite come over the top of this very strong Hamilton Marist side, and I'm sure it'll be a lively evening here at Hamilton Marist Club Rooms to celebrate this win and the Waikato Breweries Shield.
Absolutely. If you want to catch the presentation, Joel will be groundside with his mic, with his phone very shortly. Until next time, folks, hey, good night.